Hi everyone, welcome back to Tara's Take. Today we're going to be playing with some parchment paper, or you know, baking paper, parchment paper, or I think you guys call it over in the UK. I think you call it greaseless paper. How do you say it? Anyway, but it's parchment paper. So on this side, I have used gloss varnish, and it's Master's Touch. I got it at Hobby Lobby, to basically decoupage a napkin on this side for fun, to see how it worked. And I wanted to show you that to you guys because it's not sticky. Isn't that nice? So instead of Mod Podge, I used, and it got the same effect. It's stuck to the paper really nice. You get your little crinkles and wrinkles, but at the same time, you don't get that sticky stick. And this paper is good to use in your junk journals for embellishments or even pages. And so on this side, I did some decorating with a stencil and some ink. You could use spray inks. You could wet the paper down and let the oxide inks, you know, impact it however you want. I kind of liked it with just using my daubers and just putting the design on there and kind of making the colors flow. So yeah, I thought we would have a little fun. So let's pull out our, you'll need your parchment paper. I get this one at the dollar store. Non-stick oven safe, okay? So not wax paper. And you're just gonna have some gloss varnish if you want to do that side. That part of it as well. You could just do the stamping if you don't have any gloss varnish. I'm gonna put on pause for just a second. I need to grab something. All right, so this napkin is my absolute favorite. I already used one, and I'm not sure. I think these came from Lori. I don't know if there's any more in the box. I was looking and I'm like, oh, is this my last one? Because I used one of them already for some cards. It made beautiful journal cards, but I was thinking this would make a really fun page inside of a journal too. So yeah, and then this one, I just love this one. It's so, I don't know, I think it looks so vintage because of the coloring to it. It's kind of that aged blue, you know, country look. And then this one, I think is gorgeous. I love anything with grapes and stuff. So yeah, I don't drink, but I love pictures of wine bottles and stuff like that. So I thought this would look cool. It's probably the Italian in me. It always reminds me of Italy. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to grab my tape and doctor my little napkins here and take the back off so I can work with them. I think I can, I was going to say, I think I could probably pull that first layer off without any help. Did I tell you about the lady I was watching from, her video was from a few, I don't know, maybe 3 to 5 years ago, and she was trying to take the back off of a napkin, and I was like, get a piece of tape, and she was fighting with it and fighting with it. Maybe they hadn't discovered that trick yet at the time, because it was a way back video, and I was laughing, like, oh no, and I was getting so frustrated for her. It was funny. Anyway. I'm so glad whoever discovered the tape trick. It's a dream. Makes our life so much easier. So how's everybody's Saturday going? I hope you guys are having a good day. This is just kind of a fun, you know, make something kind of cute. I just, you know what it is. I'm trying to find, there's a video that I watched in the last probably 6 months, and okay, how should I do this? I think I'll do this one on a bigger piece. Anyway, there was a video that I watched, and I cannot find it in my history. I cannot locate it because I've got so much in my history, and I don't want to delete stuff that I know I might want to watch again. So anyway, but it is something to do with varnish, gloss varnish, and I think it was napkins, but the lady did the coolest project, and when I do find it, we're going to do it because it was really a cool inspire. I'm going to pour this in here. You can also pour it on top. As you can see, the gloss varnish is pretty thin. It's, you know, it's not sticky at all once it dries, which is very cool. So I was excited about that, and I'm just going to use one of my makeup brushes, and I'm going to start from the center and work my way out gently I did this earlier and I noticed I got, I don't know, a little bit better effect doing it from the center out. Now this one's puckering too much. The other one didn't do that. It was like really kind of cooperating. Now because this isn't so sticky, this varnish, it's not ripping the napkin either as quickly as Mod Podge might. It's kind of cool. So this might become my new trick for Mod Podge. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I love my Mod Podge, you know, but this is just kind of cool because it really, there's no stick to it once it dries, and it's dried down really well. I don't have to do both sides. It goes right through. And this can also be used on your acrylic paints. You know, it's a varnish for paints is what it is. And I got it in the painting section by the acrylic and watercolor and all that at Hobby Lobby. So it was on sale for 40% off, so I got it for $4 something, which is a good deal because on Amazon it's kind of high. And it's $7.49 normally, so that's fair. It's not too high. And you get, how many ounces are in here? You're getting, where is the amount? 8 ounces. So yeah, for me that's enough because I get stuff like this, supplies like this, and then I don't use them every day, so I don't use them up. If you're a person who's going to be using it a lot, of course, then you'll probably want to get a bigger jar. But anyway, yeah, that's my spiel on this varnish. But I just really am liking the fact that it didn't get sticky, because that gives me, you know, I can actually decoupage my napkins down onto stuff, because I do like to put them on top of paper, plain side, and like I did with the Tall Skinny Journal, and you know, give it a beautiful background with the napkin. And then now I won't have the problem of the stickiness, because that was an issue in that one, and I had to make sure I separated those pages and that they didn't you know, touch each other and all that stuff. And so yeah, with this I wouldn't have to worry. I like that. Problem solved. It doesn't make it as leathery feeling either. It is more of a clean feel. It feels thinner. Okay, so now that one's done. I'm going to go ahead and let that dry off to the side here. And it dries quick. It is a fast drying substance. And I'll grab another piece of parchment. And like I said, I got this for $1.25. I think I can get, let's see, I want to make sure that I can get, I like the size of this, and there we go. The height's a little bit too much, but that's okay. It's alright. It's alright. Now, okay, let's put this like this so it won't fold up. There we go. It's so pretty. I love the colors in this, and it's got the gold on the edges. Just beautiful. You guys really, really spoiled me when it came to napkins. Seriously. I love my napkins. Oh, that is pretty color too. It's just making that dark, rich color come out. And you still, like I said, you still get your little wrinkles that we all love, you know, that make the paper of the napkin look aged and everything. So yeah. And you got to make sure and get it so that it's sealed around your edges. And once you do, it'll hold. It'll hold down, because I did attempt to like pull it up and stuff, and it wasn't peeling. So that's a good thing. I hope you decide to give this a try. I think it's pretty cool. Okay. So what's everybody got going on today or this weekend? Anything interesting? I'm trying to think. Let's see. It was my birthday on Wednesday, which it's okay. Today is Monday. Okay, so my birthday is on Wednesday. But when you see this on Saturday, my birthday will have passed. So, we went to, I told you guys about it, I think, oh yeah, we were going to go to Sound of Freedom. So we did that. We were very blessed. That movie was amazing. And you could tell that it was not Hollywood-ified. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did not take over the story and change the story and turn it away from what it really was. They show actual real footage at times of Tim Ballard, and and at the end they show, if you haven't seen it, they show some footage of the real situation that happened in the movie. It was a real thing that happened to him, and then he did undercover. Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing to see what God will do when a good man stands up for what's right. It's a beautiful thing. So we need to stand up for what's right, you guys. There's too much wrong in this world today, and we need to make our voice be heard, honestly. So, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, I opened a Twitter account for Tara's Take, and I haven't done anything really on there except for post one thing. I think I retweeted something, but I know it's not Twitter anymore now. It's called X. But if you are on the X platform, I'm on there under Tara's Take. If you want to come and hang out and follow me, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see you there. Is that? Oh, that's the varnish. I'm like, that's not the napkin. That's weird. I had forgotten to mention it. I don't know. I jumped on there because I wanted to see, because Elon Musk bought Twitter and he's made it an open platform where your speech is not hindered. He does not, you don't get harassed anymore on there about the truth or about your perception of the truth. It's free speech platform, and he's made it that way, and that's a nice thing to do. Today it came out that on Saturday he posted that if anybody prior to him owning the platform was harassed by their bosses or lost their job for something that they agreed with on there, or something that was conservative that they agreed with and got fired from their jobs, because people have actually lost their jobs because they are not agreeing with the left side on stuff here in America. And so he actually posted that if anyone has lost their jobs or has a legal suit going on regarding a situation where they were harassed on Twitter, that he would pay for their legal fees. And he said no, what do you call it? No limit. He will pay for the legal fees, period. He said, if you've had this issue, please contact us. So, Elon is not a born again Christian. He doesn't not believe in God. I've heard him talk about it, and he's not. But you know what? He's got a heart for the truth, and I'm praying for his salvation, because he's actually doing a lot of good. He even is against, he wants AI to be, and he was part of the creation of that. He wants AI to be, monitored and regulated, because he said if we don't regulate something like AI, people are going to get hurt, and the future of our world is going to suffer because of it. And he ended up losing friends in that business and losing contracts, even with companies he started. He got overrun because he said he would not participate with companies that weren't going to let someone regulate them and make sure that they're not using AI for nefarious schemes, and I think that's pretty honorable. So yeah, I jumped on Twitter, or X as it's called now, because I wanted to see, what people were posting and stuff, because people talk truthfully on there for the most part, or they're allowed to. So yeah, social media is social media, but at least they're not being censored, which is important in America. So, well, it's important everywhere, but America, it's law. It's our First Amendment to be able to speak, Is it the First Amendment or the Second? Anyway, I don't know all the laws in America, but you know what I'm saying. I believe it's our First Amendment. Yeah, it's First Amendment. And that's something that they're trying very hard to stop, is free speech. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do this one from the center. I just wanted to show you it does work this way as well if you want to just pour it onto the napkin. And you can see how quick this is. And I'm not even being super, super gentle. It's like I was saying, this varnish doesn't quite do the damage, I think. It's thinner and it's not so sticky as Mod Podge is. So if you are one of those people who doesn't like the stickiness of Mod Podge after it dries, and you aren't worried about that total leather feel, because that is the fun of, you know, Mod Podge, but if you just want a decoupage, this might be a good alternative for you. And let me know if you've tried it, or if you think you'll try it, or if you do and you like it, let me know. I'd be interested to see and hear how many people gave it a try and what they thought, what you guys thought about it. I actually am liking it. This is my first time working with gloss varnish. Now I've done gloss spray varnish for my paintings, but I've never used the liquid form like this. And I'm just showing you, look at that. I'm pressing on it, and so far it's not ripping that napkin. Isn't that nice? So I'm able to get a good coverage. And just like I said, make sure you get your edges down, okay, because it will seal right to that paper, okay? All right, so there's those guys. Let's see, how's this one doing? Drying, the first one, because they dry pretty quick. Let's see, no, it's still wet. So I'm gonna pause for a few and let these dry, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So this one's dry, the others are almost dry. So all I did was I trimmed, and you could use your, I'm pretty sure, let's give it a try. I was gonna say, I'm guessing, but let's try it and see how it works. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use a paper cutter and just kind of use this edge. Okay, I have no idea if this will work. Let's see. Looks like it did. Maybe a little bit more off the edge there. Okay, I'm going to start this in the center and go out. Yeah. Okay, and then, yeah, so you can trim it with your paper cutter if you want to. Trying to get it as even as possible. Again, I'm going to bring it in a little bit. That one was off somewhat, but it's better than me doing it by hand. At least on this one. The bigger one, I don't know. I'll have to probably do that one by hand, which is fine. That one was way off. I went way off on that. Let's see. Let's bring that one back in and redo that edge a little bit. Okay. I skidded that one. I'll have to trim that with my scissors. So here, I'll just do this last part. But anyway, you get the drift. You can do it like that. It's not going to be perfect anyway, because your edges are a little bit askew, so you're going to have to trim it, you know, down to an even size. There's that side. Isn't that pretty? You could also probably do this. I haven't tried it, but you could probably do it to other kinds of paper. I wanted a thinner paper, and I thought it would be fun to do the decoupage on one side and then use some color on the other side and kind of do a fun design. So on this one, I'm going to use, of course, oh no, not that one. I meant to grab, that's for the other one. This one's going to be here. I think I'm going to do, let's see. I have some lighter blues. I'm looking. Oh, this one might look pretty, yeah. Yeah, I think this one would be nice. And then I'm going to do like a light green. I think I'll use this green. And I bought, pardon me, I've got the clear my throat's frog there. I bought me some new sponges. Yay! I have needed these. So I'm going to make, I've got one for this color right here. And I'm going to make one for that color. And I'm just going to use one of my wine bottle. Yeah, I'm just going to glue this on. Oopsie. Shoot. Oh, Tara, honey. There we go. I'm going to tear this part off. I've just got like wine bottle corks is what I was going to say. And when I'm using them on this part, I peel the felt off of these because I don't know if you guys know this. Underneath it's sticky. If you have, now I do have one on here, but I'm not going to worry about it because I've got a whole huge bag full of these corks. So I'm just going to use some glue here. And this is just how I do it. You don't have to do it this way. Okay. All right. Okay. It just gives me a little extra glue, or a little extra stick. So now we're going to pick, I have my drawer full of stencils. I got, oh, that pretty one I love so much. Oh, and then we have the flowers. Let's see. Let me see something real quick. Those would look nice with that, huh? This one here. I think I'll do that one. And so, I've still got paint on it. It's all copper colored. So you don't have to, what was I going to say? You don't have to do dual colors. You could just make it however you want. I'm just doing that because I think it's kind of fun. And using the colors that are on the other side. I didn't do that with the first one because I would have used pink, but I just thought it'd be pretty to. And what I did on the other one was I just kind of took it around, and as you can see, I'm just kind of making it like that. Okay, so yes, it makes that sound too. I'm a sound effects queen. But I'm just kind of making it float around, and then I'm going to come back on it with this, on the other parts where I don't have anything, with the green. So, okay. Alright, this is the first time I've used this green. Ooh, it's bright. This is the one Lori gave me in my Happy Mail. Thank you, Miss Lori. She gave me that blue I just love too, so. So as you can see, I'm just kind of going around where there's no blue, and I'll pull it back so you can see. See? Pretty, right? I think it's fun. Fun way to give your page some color, and you can use these, like I said, you could use these for embellishments. You could use them for pages in your journal. You could even use them as a backdrop for a cover on a journal, or a folio, whatever. You know, however you want to do it. It would be really cute. So I'm going to add a little more blue. Oops, I put it in the wrong one. Did you see me? Shoot, I put the wrong one in the wrong one. So this is going to be a blend between the blue and the green. That's great. Look at that. Oh well, it's all right. I'm wiping it on a towel. Yes, I finally replaced my towel. Now I have green all over my my blue pad here. And it's all right. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see. I'm just there. I think I got most of it. Nope. Just a little bit right through here. Let's see. Now this one's got like green and mixed, green and blue mixed now. Okay, so there's that side. Okay, and now I'm gonna go, I like that. I think that looks really cute. Can't you just see that in the journal? And just have it being, you know, really, I don't know, just so soft and pretty. And you could put a backdrop of, you know, your you could put your pockets on top of it and it just make a beautiful page. Or they can write on the back of this, because this paper is the parchment, so it's not wax. So, you know, it's, oh, greaseless paper. I think that's what you guys call it in the UK, right? And yeah, it can be used as, you know, just a pretty background for them to write on top of, because it's not the wax paper. I am going to do something really quick. I don't think this ink is water. Yeah, it's coming off. Okay, good. I'm just wiping that green off here because I can't get any blue. It's so prominent. And I'm wiping it off here. I know that's a weird thing to do, but anyway, I just wanted to get the blue back on there. Let's see. There we go. That's better. There we go. I wanted to get a little more blue on this side, not so much green. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So now I have the backdrop, and then this is the other side. And because, like I said, it's not sticky, if I want to, I can fold it in this direction. Okay? And it'll just make a fun addition. You could make envelopes out of it. You could do, see, it doesn't stick at all to each other. It's so nice. Look at that. So that's the kind of decoupaging you get with gloss varnish. And it has a tiny little sheen to it. Not too much. It's actually pretty matte. But yeah, this can be, like I said, you could do this as a cover for a journal, or you could do it as a page inside your journal. You could create a pocket page where you have, you know, like you could sew this, glue it down, and then sew it around the edges. And you could have two pockets, because it does toughen up your paper, makes it nice and sturdy without making it sticky. So there's that one. Now let's get this one. What time is it? Oh, we're good. We're good. Move these covers out of the way. I moved stuff and now my other stuff fell, and so now my drawer's all fighting with me. That's funny. Okay, so now we have, I'm going to use the brighter green again, and then I have thistle, and I also have, let's see, where is it? Oh, here it is. I have thistle, but I think mulberry, maybe mulberry and thistle, because this is more like a mulberry. This is a little more like the thistle. So I'm thinking I'm going to use those two, and then the brighter green, which I had out earlier. What's that? It's over here. Yeah. Yep, I think I'm going to do those three on the next one. So I'm going to do 3 colors on the other side. Okay. And maybe I should use, I do have a small one of this. And I'm wondering, that's kind of that color. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. Actually, this one looks really good too. Let's see, which one looks better? This mulberry? I've got my fingers covered in it now. Actually, I kind of think that one looks better, huh? Yeah, so maybe I'll use the aged mahogany, the thistle, and the English ivy, okay? English ivy's not quite that bright. Let me see. I think it'll be okay though. I just want it to kind of jive with the other side, that's all. Wipe my fingers off here. Yep, they're stained. Hey, that's a badge of honor. Alright, so now we're going to trim. Now because this one flowed over the edge of my parchment paper, it did not lay down flat because it was too long. So or it was too wide, I should say. I think it was more of a wide issue than a length. See, because it was rising up. But that's okay. I'm just going to cut it down to where I might have to add some to it to get it. Yeah, I'm thinking I might. It's okay. We'll play with the other one while it dries. I'm going to add a little bit to this. Was because this one was so big. So next time if I do a napkin this size, I will cut it in half so that I don't have so much extra, so that it can lay flat on the parchment paper and get sealed down. Now this side looks pretty good. It's got one little spot right there. But what did I do with my brush? Did I wash it? I did, right? I thought I did. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So I'm going to add... See, I'm just going to try to, there we go, push that down a little bit, and then on this side, let's see, it was a little more over here. Yeah, so I'm going to go in. Okay. I think right there and over. Oh, this side had it pretty bad, so. Okay. That varnish does seem to go through the napkin pretty good and seal itself to the paper. And like I said, it's so thin. It does not, I haven't had it rip anything so far. So praise God. There, I'm gonna let that dry, that piece. Wipe this off a little bit. It's just paper, but poster board. Okay, now alright, guess what I ordered for my birthday? Let's see, I got 2 inks. I'm gonna do a little show and tell probably after the fact, but I got 2 inks, and then I got 2 new bottles for my glue, my art glitter glue. Got a big huge bottle of art glitter glue coming today, and then also I got a 4-pack of paper edge scissors. And the reason I got them is because I really wanted a pair of stamp scissors that I could cut, you know, the literal crisscrossy type, you know, cut for stamps instead of my hair thinning shears, because those always tear my stamps and kind of look a little bit funky, and I just thought it would be fun to have some small pinking shears, basically. Okay, is that raising right there? No, it's okay. Yeah, so I got those, and then the other pairs in it, one's like a wavy pear, and another one is the scalloped type edge. And then the other pair, though, was kind of cool. It looked like a vintage piece, pair of scissors that gives you like a really vintage edge on your paper. So we'll see. But those two things, that and the glue, are coming today. And then on Thursday, my ink pads are coming. Praise God. I got a vintage photo and I got a walnut stain. Now, I've never had walnut stain. I've seen everybody use it, but I've never had any. So I'm excited to use that. I got some white over here on this edge. I'm just gonna... So yeah, I'm real stoked about using that. And then, what else did I get? Oh, I got some stamps for my Bible study. I'm super excited. They're like little open, they look like little notepad pieces that you can write inside. You stamp it and then you can write inside the notepad so it looks like it's highlighted, you know. Which for me, that'll be really cool. And then I also got my double-edged tape again that I was almost out of. So yeah, so I'm happy. I'll be happy. Okay, so now this piece, I am actually going to try something real quick. Just because of the color scheme, I want to do, where is it? Here we go. Because I knew I had a new one coming, I kind of tried to play with this pad and see if I could get it to cooperate, but it wasn't. So I'm trying this out because I want to see what happens when I do the white on top of the white. It's going on just fine. It's not tearing anything. I just wanted to kind of grunge out the white on here. Because of the color scheme, I thought it'd look cool with it being vintage photo. I think I like it better than white. I adore this napkin so much, my gosh. It's the ultimate color for me. It's even down to the design, you know, just the random looking butterflies and the floral that's not, you know, that's not distinct. It's all watercolory looking. I love that. So thank you, Miss Lori. I do believe these came from you, honey. Yeah. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but I'm about 99% sure these came from Lori's stack of napkins. Okay. So now this side is grungy, like I like. And I think I will do that. I hadn't thought about it on the other ones, but I could have done that. Just, you know, browned this back. And then did my design. So this will be fun. I'll probably do it on the grape one because that one's kind of a dark color too, and I want it to... The other ones didn't really need this because they are a brighter floral. Yeah, so... Okay. Right. I'm not sure what stencil I want to use though. What do you think? See, you're not with me live, so I can't ask you. Okay. There's that side. Now, let me grab my stencil drawer here and we'll look real quick. We need to put this little guy back. I have so many of these beautiful stencils that Pammy sent me. I love this one. I love all of them. They're just really, really cool. But this is, let's see. We're just gonna, oh, you know what might be fun is letters. That could be cool. I'll think about that. And then look at the rest of them here. Ooh, garbage man just came. Did you hear that big bang? It startled me. These are words. I have a song in my head again. You guys are probably used to that by now, huh? No, me and Cordy were going on Saturday over to Chandler to go to the movie. Oh, this one's cool. And heard Leanne Rimes' How do I live without you? That one. I love that song. So that song's in my head. You know, I was thinking I might do one of these Tim Holtz because this is such a... I wonder if my package just came. I heard a noise outside. It might have. I'm going to pause. I want to go check. Yep, my package came. Yay! Very cool. And then I got my big bottle of glue. I got a 16 ouncer this time, so I will not be running out anytime soon. I usually get the 8 ounce, and it lasts me a good long while, so yeah, so that's cool. Let's see, here's the scissors. Woohoo! They are, I put them in my, not Etsy, I put them in my Amazon list for you guys, so I got the EK tools. Let's check them out real quick, just for fun. I know this isn't part of this project, but you guys don't mind, right? I hope not. Okay, it's Saturday. We can be random. So here we go. Just let them fall out of here. So they're just little ones, but so we got the wavery kinds. Here's the ones I really ordered them for. I just wanted some that I could, let's see, we'll do this edge here, that I could just, yeah, do like little stamps, you know, like the pinking shears, but the small ones. So very, very cool. And they cut pretty good. These are, yeah, they're not bad. They weren't expensive. I think the pack was, I don't know, $7, $8, something like that. They were super not expensive, which is nice. And yeah, they will definitely serve my purpose, which is, you know, I just wanted them to do like homemade stamps. Or if I order stamps in because sometimes I order DigiKit stamps, and so. And then the other ones I liked, well, they had the scallop ones, which I don't have. I have scallop ones, but the ones I have aren't just plain scallop like this. They have like the little crook in between, which is cute. But yeah, I just wanted these. Let's see. Oh, here's the ones that, let's see here. What do we want to cut? Find something to cut. I'll just grab a piece of paper. Here, this one looks good. And these have like a little scallop on them, but they're pretty. Oh, these are, yeah, that's cute. Look at that. That's pretty. Can you see it? Nice little edge. I like these. Yeah. So this was worth it because the only one I have in my other part of my collection is the wavy ones. I do have some of those, but they're pretty big. These look like they're smaller. Like it's a smaller wave, so that's nice. So yeah. And then the scallopy one, you know, it can, oh yeah, that's cute. That's pretty. It was supposed to be like a vintage cut. So the scallopy one, scallopy, is that a word? I don't know. It, oh yeah, see, they're like, my little stamps that I ordered kind of have, they've got some with the scallop and some with the zigzag. So yeah, that's probably what triggered me to want them. Anyway, the scallopy ones are the kind that, let's see if I have. So like there's the ones that have the zigzag, the little pinking shears. But then there's some in here that have more, like this one here, has more of a rounded. So that's why I thought the scallop one would be nice, because, yeah, I like the way that looks. Okay, so back to our project. Now that I have played with my new skizzies. I call scissors skizzies. I don't know where I picked up that name, but I've been calling them that since my kids were small, I think. I actually think, that I want to do like a Tim Holtz kind of, or maybe even this kind of background. Let's see, I also have that one. And then I think I'm gonna do some letters with these cardboard pieces that we did on that one thing we worked on lately. Only because this is such a kind of a random looking watercolory thing that I think it would look kind of cool to have something like these on the back. We will see, right? Let's see. So I'm gonna use, I think I'll use the top. Or should I use the cracks? Nah, I'm gonna use top. Okay, so let me grab my, yeah. And I'm gonna just start up here and like with the others, I'm not gonna do the colors everywhere. I'm gonna kinda, maybe I will do a little bit. Oh, that moved. See, that's what I was worried about. Was it moving too much? Like that. That's fun though. And then I'm going to come back on it with some black and some what other colors on there? Let me see. Like this patina type color. Yeah. So we're just going to do this randomly here, guys. Very random. Okay. Hopefully, I think this will be fine once I get it all done. It's all in the layering. I have to always remind myself not to be overwhelmed, you know, if it doesn't look exactly perfect like what I see in my head right away. Just, you know what I mean? Do you guys do that? I do that a lot. So yeah, gotta give myself a break and be like, okay, just chill out and it'll come around. Now, I'm gonna use the salvaged patina. Or you know what? I'm wondering if I should use, I don't know, is that the right? I'm thinking, actually, I might grab, yeah, my other stuff. Wait, because I have some other colors of kind of turquoisey colors here that would probably, yeah, peacock feathers I think might look better. I think it's a little bit darker. I don't know, maybe not. Is it too? No, look at that. I think that's perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And hopefully it'll look all right. Oh yeah. I like it. It's all in the layering. I told you. All in the layering. So you gotta be conscientious about where you layer and put stuff though, because it's not, you gotta kind of go in and check before you sit something down, you know what I mean? Very fun. And because we did that base of brown underneath, it's already kind of got a grungy look, which is cool. I think this one's fun. Okay. And then you know what I'm going to do? There's probably some of you out there already thinking it. I'm going to do the letters and maybe numbers in black, so on top of it. So I think that will look pretty cool. I hope. I hope. I think I definitely have more of the peacock than I do of the blue, but of the deeper blue. But I can come back in with the blue and kind of, you know, give it a little bit of both. Now that I know. Yeah, there we go. So they kind of overlap, and like in the picture on the front, you've got the blues and that turquoisey look overlapping each other, and just yeah, I like this. I like it a lot. I hope you do too. I hope it inspires you to get some stencils out, or even stamps. I think you probably, you know, have some fun doing some stamps on here too, in the different colors that match the other side, and just, you know, decoupaging with some gloss varnish. That, like I said, that is very cool. It feels very cool, and oh, I love that. I think that looks very cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my black. I have a new one for the black. Woohoo! And we used these the last time, and I think I must have used these and these too. Okay, there we go. And it doesn't, I'm not worried about it. Where's my black? I'm not worried about it making a whole lot of sense, like that it says something particular, you know, or anything. I just want it to be some numbers, some randomness. I have my black out here somewhere. All right, Tara. Oh, here it is. It's over by my side. I knew it was someplace. I'm gonna go ahead and put these away, and that way I'm not tripping over them. Okay. There. Okay. What time is it? Oh, okay. So let's see. Is this any particular? I guess I'm gonna do it like that. So I'm gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of hit, I'm just doing, like I said, I'm doing random numbers. I'm not gonna worry about if they make sense or not. Let's see here. I do want to try and get them as even as possible. Okay. I'm going to do a 0 here. And a 1. I'm just playing. But I think that's more fun. There. The ink goes on the parchment paper really nice. I don't think it's coming off either. It's, but I am using archival for the most part, so I don't know. I didn't use all archival though, so let's do 1923, 100 years ago. How's that? So we did those 4 sides. That's fun. And then there's some, do I have any bigger? No, I guess these are the biggest letters I have. I'm just gonna do some random like this. Not even finishing them, I'm just, oh, dang it. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Very cool. Fun stuff. One last piece here. I'm going to put some right over here. There. So there we go, guys. That's the back side. Okay. So any way you look, you've got letters, you've got numbers, and then here's this side, and you can, like I said, we could turn this into a page in my journal, or, and they could write on this part, or we could put, make this part into pockets. Actually, I think I'll do that. So we're gonna fold this. I'm gonna give this a try here. I'm gonna have to trim it and stuff to make it even. I can already tell. Where's my scissors? And then, like I said, if you wanted to do this, you could also sew it. I, of course, am still struggling with my sewing machine. I think at this point it's just me being lazy and not wanting to deal with it. Yeah. I think it's fine. It was probably just the tension that day needing changed and stuff like that. Okay, so trim that edge. And now what I was going to do is I'm going to glue this. And because this is such a random napkin, it really doesn't kind of matter that it's like it is, like it's upside down, I think, probably, but you can't tell. That's my point. And then what I was thinking was, let me see how this closes, because, yeah, I'm probably going to, let me fold this in. Okay. And then, oops, did I just go off? Of course I did. There. Okay. What I was going to do is see if I need to trim this inside, but I don't think I will, because it's going to be sewn into a signature, and my glue's got that rusty look. It's going to be sewn into a signature, and I don't think that that little bit is going to matter. Now, if you want to make this a little more secure, you could glue in a piece of cardstock onto the inside, or book page, anything like that. I'm just giving you guys an idea and an example for the video, but You glue up the sides. And it's just going to be a little pocket. Okay. Gotta grab a dry one here. Alright, fold that back over. So now you have a piece for your signature. It's not bulky, it's very thin, it looks totally fun, I think. And you have 2 pockets, okay? You've got 2 pockets for cards, and like I said, this makes the parchment paper stronger because of the varnish without being sticky. So yeah, there you go. There's a piece for our journal. So you guys have a wonderful day. I love you so much. Thank you for hanging with me to the end. Please hit like and subscribe if you found value from the videos on this channel, and also visit me in our devotions where we're starting to do more and more with our Bible study. I know I'm having a good time. I hope you are too. And if you haven't joined our Facebook group, feel free. This is an open invitation to all of you to come over to Creatives Inspired Corner on Facebook. There is a link down below for you to click on. Also a link to my Etsy shop, to my Instagram, and I think I'm gonna put my Twitter on there too, or X, whatever you call it, so you guys can find me there. I also have Buy Me a Coffee and Super Chat. So thank you so much, and I love you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. God bless you. Bye-bye.